Hey there kids, it's your boy Safari Sam, and today we got a new video. This is the first one I'm filming in a while, even though I've had them coming out once a week. I kind of recorded a bunch at once, and then we changed the setup, alright? We got this kind of nice, soft thing going on. It's kind of, the camera angle's different. I got gloves to protect the specimens and myself. They got textured fingertips to use your phone. Not that I would need to use my phone, because I know the info. I'm not reading it off my phone. But it's kind of weird, because if you need gloves on, you're touching things you don't want on your skin, but then you're touching your phone. It's whatever. And they're way too small, as you can clearly see. And they're both, like, all the gloves are for right hands. Like, I can feel this hand being tugged this way, and this one being... It's weird. Actually, what size are these fucking... Medium? Jerry, you cheap asshole. Anyways, today we are looking at a Mayfly Larva fossil. Yeah, it's a bug, and it's a fossil. I think I promised I wouldn't do a fossil this time, but it's been like 2 months since I recorded one of these, because the show needed money, and I've been sleeping on top of a bus. This specific Mayfly fossil came from Liaoning, China. A lot of fossils in China, it turns out. You just, cut out of some nice rock. Don't ask me what kind of rock, I'm not a geologist. But you can see it's actually a pretty good impression. And believe it or not, and this is true, we consulted a paleontologist for this video. Yeah, you're not used to effort in these, I know, or really anything we do on this channel, but it's pretty fancy. Yeah, the tip's cut off Jewish style right there a little, but it's still a pretty good specimen. You can even see right here on the tail, like the 3 little spinely bits that stuck out on the end. It's a really nice piece of fossil. Really nice piece of fossil. Fun fact, most mayfly fossils like this, well, they're not mayflies, they're ancestors of the mayfly. They're much bigger. And from the Carboniferous era, you remember when there was like a fuck ton of trees and therefore a fuck ton of oxygen, and then for some reason that made bugs big? Yeah, Carboniferous mayfly fossil larva. It is probably a little over 300 million years old, and there are adults of fossils, but ones of the larva are far more common, simply because the adults had such a short lifespan that it was hard for them to end up in situations where they were fossilized. So if you see one of the mayflies as a fossil, it's more than likely probably an amber, and not, one like this. But still, you can find them. You can find them. And, the impression of the mayfly adult is actually the oldest known full-body impression of a flying insect, and maybe even a flying critter. That's very interesting. It's quite interesting, actually. I'm very smart, and I know lots of things. But yeah, I believe the modern mayfly lives for like 24 hours, and then it just like shits and dies. They just have to fuck within a day or they die. Everyone on Reddit, like, if we had to do that, Reddit would just be empty. They'd all be extinct. Alright, just to be clear, Jerry, we're not posting this on Reddit, right? Even though this one is specifically from China, a lot can be found in Brazil, in South America and such. South America and Central America seem to have a fuck ton of fossils. Hey, am I allowed to make a joke about, like, all the elderly Nazis that live there? Like, oh, a bunch of fossils, which is kind of derogatory for old people, and, like, a lot of the old people, like, down there are Nazis, right? I can't make that joke? I don't know, I thought it'd be pretty good. This is a really interesting piece for the show, because we have a lot of bug stuff. Like, you know, we've done videos on cicada shells, jeweled beetles, five-horned beetle, etc. Didn't really have any specifically bug fossils, and a little lava squish like this one. You know, that's a real unique piece. I'm surprised a little squishy bay like that would even fossilize at all, to be completely honest. But it is a little weird that this is our first bug fossil, because I feel like most first bug fossils in a video like this would be amber, you know? But no, we're taking a step forward. We're not gonna do what every other show about nature's gonna do and show the amber. We're gonna show you know, a nice rock impression. That being said, the next episode will be on amber insects. I mean, this is just a nicely cut fossil. You know, you can see where it might have been in a nodule or something. I kind of doubt that. I don't know. Well, look, I'm not a paleontologist, all right? Like, all the polls for Safari Sam and all the big views and comments and stuff, they're all on the fossil episodes. So, B3 says more fossil episodes, and Jerry makes it happen. And why the fuck are we still calling him B3, right? Like, he's released his legal name. Can't we just call him Pole? Can't we just call him Pole? I don't know. Pole wants us to do more fossils. I want to do more live animals, but, you know, Pole's the boss. Anyways, I guess that's it for today's episode. Let me know what you think of the new setup. It's got freaking cat hair all over it because I live in a warehouse because I'm homeless. I mean, it's a nice chunk of fossil, you know? It's a good specimen. I'm pretty proud of it. Not that I'm proud of anything else I've done in my life, but I think this is a good one. And, God, we're gonna have to get bigger gloves. That's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all next time. God, what kind of a name is Paul anyways, right? He sounds like he's 50. He is an old man. Oh, I don't know. I guess it's because he secretly still wants to be in film, but, like, won't admit it. Shit, we're still recording, aren't we?